Three, two, one. Welcome back to NFT MELB 5-Minute Podcast. We're here at NFT Fest with our main man, Shan from Project Godjira. GM,
guys. Thanks for having me here.
No worries. And so, biggest question I want to ask you today, how many times a day do you say GM?
I have never. It's funny, I've never said GM. In my tweets, I've never said GM.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm probably the only one.
Start today? Maybe four?
Maybe.
Yeah.
No, I've never said. It's just that I don't know. It wasn't conscious, but it's just that I sleep at weird hours. So I wake up. It's night. So I'm like, I didn't feel like saying a GM. Yeah. Got to change the culture.
What is your sleep schedule in Web3 looking like? What was it before and what's it like now?
I was working for Tesla before and I was doing both. So there was no pattern.
No sleep.
At least there was a pattern though. I used to sleep at 2 and wake up at 6. Now I think the pattern's there's no pattern. It's just yesterday it was after the party we went at 3, got up at 6 to come here. So there's no pattern as such now.
Yeah, wow. And do you think that affects your overall mood, mental health? You got a good handle on that?
Yeah, I think it does. The 100% I would lie if I say that it doesn't affect. But for sure, it's fun. I said 80% of the time I feel good because it's. I kind of do not indulge in with people that kind of just try to put up negative vibes. So it's almost always I interact with my holders or in Twitter, I put my my views or something. So I think I use Twitter as almost a point of where I throw my, points or anything out. It's all the frustration or anything, or if at all I have. Twitter is an amazing spot that I've been using for to throw my views and stuff out, have some chats with people.
What do you think is the best method of engaging with your community? Because you do it really well.
I think Spaces definitely is the way. As much as you have your chat and all those things, Spaces it's hard. Bringing up people, asking questions in 1:1 kind of thing. It definitely hits hard. So I think Spaces is an amazing tool, and also to have a little more of Discord town halls or AMAs, to have that little more personalized touch with your holders kind of thing, right? Because Spaces is almost open to all, but Discord is more specific to your holders. So it's more specific to your project. So we have a lot of Discord AMAs which is not known outside, but then also I get into a lot of Spaces, for the general public.
Beautiful. Shan, drop a little bit of alpha. What's next for Project Godjira?
I think we realized one thing early on than a lot of other projects without burning a lot of our funds is that just providing utility for holders is a never-ending journey, right? So that's not how things work in NFTs. It's to have a brand value because the top projects, if we have a look, no one questions what utility am I getting. You buy Azuki because you want to feel as part of the community. When Azuki sponsored for Red Bull, you just felt proud to be a holder because you just had that swag. And no one questioned, am I getting 10 ETH worth of value by holding that NFT or 60 ETH worth of value when I hold a Bored Ape, right? But utility-based projects like ours, when we started the journey, it just what's next is the biggest thing that holders also ask. What did I get if I pay 7 ETH for a Godjira? But you twist that and change and start building your brand like Nouns or Azuki or something. It's hard. So we are working on 10 plus products at this stage simultaneously. So I'm not here to hype or anything, so that's why I don't tweet about it. I normally tweet more about my views on Twitter. When the product is out, I want people to directly see it, rather than me this is coming, that's coming, but rather you'll see when the product is out. So, we are more moving towards building the brand aspect to it than just utility aspect.
What is the one thing you think Web3 projects are missing right now?
I think people who know how to handle money. I think, how to handle funds. You're giving $3-4 million to people who have never even seen $100,000 or how to handle it. Transparency is also something that's extremely missing in the space. So I think that's something that we think should change, and we are taking a step towards it to build a platform that's going to help new projects come out to be a part of that platform, and also for a Web3 crowd to just jump in, cast their oaths or stuff for certain projects after certain analysis are done. So I really think the transparency aspect is what's missing.
Final question, 10 seconds. Describe the NFT Australian scene in one word.
Amazing.
Oh, there you
I didn't think
go.
twice. NFT MELB, connect, create, collaborate.
Boom, let's go.